Hello friends, Vinyl Community, Wes here, checking in once again with some more new vinyl pickups. Just some things I've gotten in the past maybe 2 weeks or so. Not too much, just a couple things, but I wanted to go ahead and try and make a shorter video because I know you all don't always have the time to watch my longer videos, and so I'll make a nice short one so you can catch up and see where I'm at right now. First thing, about a week and a half ago now, Jim and the missus were on their way back from Orlando back to Memphis, and they stopped off here in northern Florida to hit a few antique malls and hang out with them again for an afternoon. It was really fun. Hit 2 antique malls. The first antique mall, we thought all the records were half price, and it turns out only ones that were marked half price were half price. So had to put a bunch of stuff back, and their card machine wasn't working anyway, so I wasn't able to buy anything. But Jim bought one of the things out of my stack and gave it to me, so it was very nice of him to do that. I really appreciate it. The other stuff, if I really want it, I can go back and get it. It's only about 25 miles or 25 minutes drive from here, so it's not that big of a deal. But he bought the London Sessions by Chuck Berry. Very groovy album cover there. Cool. Inside's pretty cool. This has a 12-minute version of My Ding-a-Ling on here, and it's a classic. I remember I had a boss about 15 years ago who always talked about this album, and I never heard it before. And so it was really cool to actually finally see and hear what he was talking about. And so yeah, thank you again, Jim and the missus. This is a really nice gift, and I really appreciate it, and I've definitely enjoyed listening to it, and it's gonna be listened to a few more times before I get it put away. But yeah, that was a fun listen. After the first antique mall, we went and had some barbecue. Getting pretty hungry, work up a good appetite, crate digging. So we got some barbecue, and then we went to the next exit north in Micanopy, which is where I grew. Well, where my parents live now, and where I spent the last few years of my life at home before I moved out. But yeah, Micanopy is a small community, antique shops and stuff, and but we just stayed near the interstate where there's an antique mall with a pretty good record vendor that I like to buy from. It's usually got really nice stuff, and the prices are really reasonable for the most part, unless it's something like the Beatles or the Stones or something. You're not going to find a deal on that kind of stuff there, but for the more obscure stuff, you find really good deals there. So this first thing I got was Procol Harum's Home. That was really neat. I think this was only $5 maybe. Really cool pickup, really cool album. I definitely enjoyed the listening to this. I've only listened to it once so far, but very cool. Somewhat political, you know. So that was a cool album to find. Next thing we got here is Jan and Dean, Gotta Take That One Last Ride. Just sort of a compilation of their greatest hits on here. And I'm not going to show you the inside right now. I'm not sure what order I'm going to be uploading videos in, but the inside of this is for another video, so we'll save that one. But that was a cool pickup. I think this was maybe $6. And the last piece I got there at the second antique mall we went to is Deodato's Love Island. Definitely a cool flowery album cover. That would have been a good one for Conrad's Thread. Very cool. And I believe this is on Warner Brothers. Yeah, this is after he left CTI. So this is just on a normal Warner Brothers. That ugly Warner Brothers label that we all hate. Okay, so after that, I haven't actually gone out doing much shopping, vinyl shopping lately, which is a good thing. Just been, like I said, I got my home theater PC running again, so I'm back to where I can do some digitizing and listening, and so I've just been listening to a lot of stuff lately and not buying, so that's a good thing. But I had the urge yesterday, Monday, to go out and hit a thrift store. I went to the smaller Goodwill we have here in town and found a few things. Go ahead and get into it real quick. Found the Donald Fagen's The Night Fly. If you've been watching, you know I picked another copy of this up earlier this year. I probably should have left this one. The album itself has quite a few scratches on it, which I didn't notice. I was kind of in a hurry yesterday. I had to get into work and go to a meeting. But maybe once I take this shrink wrap off this one, this will have a nicer cover. Or the inner sleeve is here, so maybe I can put the two together and make a nice copy. But for 49 cents, it's not a huge loss. The second thing I got at Goodwill, Hubert Law's In the Beginning on CTI, of course, double album. Pretty cool album cover there. So adding more to my CTI collection. And this last thing is something I'm not even sure what it is. I meant to look it up before I started making this video, but I just didn't get a chance, and I haven't dropped the needle on this yet. But it's, anytime I find vinyl from the mid-90s at a thrift store, I grab it, just because it's so rare to find mid-90s vinyl. But we have the album, or the group, the Delta 72, The R&B of Membership is the title. This is on Touch and Go Records out of Chicago from '96. But yeah, looks interesting. Maybe math rock or something like that. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to go look it up after this and find out what this is. But yeah, for 49 cents, I'm gonna grab stuff like this. Just check it out and see what it is. So those are some recent pickups. I hope everyone is doing well. The vinyl community is doing good, and yeah, I guess that's all. Have fun, listen to good music, drink good beer, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.